If I came to you when awake and spoke to you, you would say that you must be crazy to think you saw me. If I came to you in a dream, you'd only harbor disbelief. I can't make you believe that you saw me. What happened to God's army? What happened to his army? His army. What happened to his army? Hello, and welcome to the Southern Bible Thumper channel. We are holy and sanctified over here. America is a nation for Jesus Christ. This is a nation for Jesus Christ. Though we tolerate religious freedom, this is a nation that was built on Jesus Christ. Amen. In this upload, we're going to be reading 1 Chronicles chapter 6. The sons of Levi, Gershon, Kohath, and Merari, and the sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, and Hebron, and Uziel, and the children of Amram, Aaron, and Moses, and Miriam, the sons also of Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. Eleazar begat Phinehas, Phinehas begat Abishua, and Abishua begat Buki, and Buki begat Uzi, and Uzi begat Zerahiah, and Zerahiah begat Marioth, Marioth begat Amariah, and Amariah begat Ahitub, and Ahitub begat Zadok, and Zadok begat Ahimaaz, and Ahimaaz begat Azariah, and Azariah begat Jehonan, and Jehonan begat Azariah. He it is that executed the priest's office in the temple that Solomon built in Jerusalem. And Azariah begat Amariah, and Amariah begat Ahitub, and Ahitub begat Zadok, and Zadok begat Shallum, and Shallum begat Hilkiah, and Hilkiah begat Azariah, and Azariah begat Sariah. Sariah begat Jehozadak, and Jehozadak went into captivity when the Lord carried away Judah and Jerusalem by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. The sons of Levi, Gershom, Kohath, and Merari. And these be the names of the sons of Gershom, Libni, and Shimi. And the sons of Kohath were Amram, and Izhar, and Hebron, and Uziel. The sons of Merari, Mali, and Mushi. And these are the families of the Levites according to their fathers. Of Gershom, Libni, his son Jahath, his son Zimah, his son Joah, his son Ido, his son Zerah, his son Jetiri, his son. The sons of Kohath, Aminadab, his son Korah, his son Asir, his son Elkanah, his son, and Abisaph, his son, and Asir, his son, Tahath, his son, Uriel, his son, Uzziah, his son, and Shaul, his son. And the sons of Elkanah, Amasai, and Ahimoth. As for Elkanah, the sons of Elkanah, Zophai, his son, and Nahath, his son, Eliab, his son, Jeroham, his son, Elkanah, his son, and the sons of Samuel, the firstborn, Vashni, and Abiah. The sons of Merari, Mali, Libni, his son, Shimi, his son, Uzzah, his son, Shemiah, his son, Haggiah, his son, Asaiah, his son. And these are they whom David set over the service of song in the house of the Lord, after that the ark had rest. And they ministered before the dwelling place of the tabernacle of the congregation with singing, until Solomon had built the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. And then they waited on their office according to their order. And these are they that waited with their children. Of the sons of the Kohathites, Heman a singer, the son of Joel, the son of Shemuel, the son of Elkanah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Eliel, the son of Toah, the son of Zuph, the son of Elkanah, the son of Mahath, the son of Amasai, the son of Elkanah, the son of Joel, the son of Azariah, the son of Zephaniah, the son of Tahath, the son of Asir, the son of Ebiasaph, the son of Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, the son of Israel, and his brother Asaph, who stood on his right hand, even Asaph, the son of Berechiah, the son of Shemiah, the son of Michael, the son of Basia, the son of Malchiah, the son of Ethni, the son of Zerah, the son of Adiah, the son of Ethan, the son of Zimmah, the son of Shimi, the son of Jahath, the son of Gershom, the son of Levi, and their brethren, the sons of Merari, stood on the left hand. Ethan, the son of Ishi, the son of Abdi, the son of Malach, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Amaziah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Amzi, the son of Bani, the son of Shamer, the son of Mali, the son of Mushi, the son of Merari, the son of Levi. Their brethren also, the Levites, were appointed unto all manner of service of the tabernacle of the house of God. But Aaron and his sons offered upon the altar of the burnt offering and on the altar of incense, and were appointed for all the work of the place most holy, and to make an atonement for Israel, according to all that Moses the servant of God had commanded. And these are the sons of Aaron: Eleazar his son, Phinehas his son, Abishua his son, Buki his son, Uzi his son, Zerahiah his son, Marioth his son, Amariah his son, Ahitub his son, Zadok his son, Ahimaaz his son. Now these are their dwelling places throughout their castles in their coasts of the sons of Aaron, of the families of the Kohathites, for theirs was the lot. And they gave them Hebron in the land of Judah, and the suburbs thereof round about it. But the fields of the city, and the villages thereof, they gave to Caleb the son of Jephunneh. And to the sons of Aaron they gave the cities of Judah, namely Hebron, the city of refuge, and and Libnah with her suburbs, and Jatir, and Eshtemoa with their suburbs, and Helen with her suburbs, Debir with her suburbs, and Ashan with her suburbs, and Meshemeth with her suburbs. And out of the tribe of Benjamin, Geba with her suburbs, and Elimeth with her suburbs, and Anathoth with her suburbs. All their cities throughout their families were 13 cities. And unto the sons of Kohath, which were left of the family of that tribe, were cities given out of the half tribe, namely, out of the half tribe of Manasseh, by lot 10 cities. And to the sons of Gershom, throughout their families, out of the tribe of Issachar, and out of the tribe of Asher, and out of the tribe of Naphtali, and out of the tribe of Manasseh in Bashan, 13 cities. Unto the sons of Merari were given by lot throughout their families out of the tribe of Reuben, and out of the tribe of Gad, and out of the tribe of Zebulun, 12 cities. And the children of Israel gave to the Levites these cities with their suburbs, and they gave by lot out of the tribe of the children of Judah, and out of the tribe of the children of Simeon, and out of the tribe of the children of Benjamin, these cities which are called by their names. And the residue of the families of the sons of Kohath had cities of their coasts out of the tribe of Ephraim. And they gave unto him of the cities of refuge Shechem and Mount Ephraim with their suburbs. They gave also Gezer with her suburbs, and Jokmeam with her suburbs, and Bethhoron with her suburbs, and Ajalon with her suburbs, and Gathrimmon with her suburbs, and out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Aner with her suburbs, and Bileam with her suburbs, for the family of the remnant of the sons of Kohath. Unto the sons of Gershom were given out of the family of the half tribe of Manasseh, Golan and Bashan with her suburbs, and Ashtaroth with her suburbs, and out of the tribe of Issachar, Kadesh with her suburbs, Deborah with her suburbs, and Ramoth with her suburbs, and Anim with her suburbs, and out of the tribe of Asher, Meshal with her suburbs, and Abdon with her suburbs, and Hukkuk with her suburbs, and Rahab with her suburbs, and out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh and Galilee with her suburbs, and Hammon with her suburbs, and Kirjathaim with her suburbs. Unto the rest of the children of Merari were given out of the tribe of Zebulun, Remnon with her suburbs, Tabor with her suburbs, and on the other side Jericho. Verse 78. And on the other side Jordan by Jericho, on the east side of Jordan, were given them out of the tribe of Reuben, Bezer in the wilderness with her suburbs, and Jaza with her suburbs, Kenamoth also with her suburbs, and Mapah with her suburbs, and out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth and Gilead with her suburbs, and Maanem with her suburbs, and Eshbon with her suburbs, and Jazer with her suburbs. Summarizing 1 Chronicles 6. The book of Chronicles has an unknown author. This chapter has no audience, no conversation, no action, and I just always want to point out that because we don't know who the author is, we don't know the time period that this was written, we have to take that into account when we read, and we find some information that may be different from what was recorded earlier in the Bible. What's going on now with the book of Chronicles? At this point in the Bible, the Israelites have already, or the 12 tribes of Israel, they've already lived on the land of Canaan. After Solomon's disobedience, this one nation fractures into two separate kingdoms, the nation of Israel, the nation of Judah. Both of those kingdoms were operating independently of each other with their own rulers and their own documentation. And throughout the book of Kings, I think it's Second Kings, but throughout the book of Second Kings, we see these two documents being referred to over and over again: the Chronicles of Kings of Judah, Chronicles of Kings of Israel, that corresponded with these two separate kingdoms. At the end of Second Kings, both of these kingdoms are conquered and removed off of the Promised Land. So instead of those two documents that were being referred to multiple times, Chronicles of Kings of Judah, Chronicles of Kings of Israel, those don't appear in the Bible. What appears in the Bible is First and Second Chronicles. So far, the Book of Chronicles has been at least a list of genealogy. In my opinion, this reads like a person who is trying to piece together what happened to the people that lived on the Promised Land. So, verses 1 through 3, we are documenting Levi. So, this chapter focuses on Levi's lineage. So, verse 1, we see his 3 sons. And then verse 2 documents the lineage of one of Levi's sons, Kohath. And then verse 3 documents the lineage of Kohath's son. And then in the same verse, we see that documentation of Aaron, another one of Kohath's sons. So then verse 4 is, one of Aaron's sons, his lineage. Okay, then verse 5. So verse 2 through 15, we are documenting Levi's son, Kohath's lineage. But it's just when we get to verse 5, we see Abisha fathered, because now the version that we're reading now is the English Standard Version, so we're not going to see begat. We're going to see how this language would sound today. If somebody was telling you this or communicating this information to you, if they would probably say Abishua fathered Buki, okay? But when you look at the King James Version, Abisha begat Buki, and Buki begat Uzi. And so, it is saying the same thing. So-and-so fathers so-and-so, and so-and-so, and so-and-so. So that's going to go on until verse 15. Verse 10, Azariah, it was he who served as priest in the house Solomon built in Jerusalem. I would need to look that up again. I was not able to find this person, or I'm not sure why I don't have notes on this person, but there were a lot of names. I tried to look them up all, but so far this has been sort of a messy reading for me, just because there is no action and we are just piecing together how people were connected. And so okay, Azariah. I think Azariah was a king, but I don't have the notes here and I don't want to get into it. The thing that made me pause is verse 13 through 15, because Hilkiah begat Azariah. And we already see an Azariah appear in verse 9 and 10. But Hilkiah, the Hilkiah that's mentioned 2 Kings 15, okay, here we have Azariah. Azariah, the son of Amaziah, king of Judah, began to reign. Azariah fathered Johanan. I don't know if this is the same person, if I'm just going to be honest. And but you see what I mean? Verse 6 here. This is 2 Kings 15, verse 6, the book of the Chronicles of the Kings of Judah. This is, now you see here, and Azariah slept with his fathers, it's saying he died, and his son reigned in his place. So every time there's a change in leadership, we see one of these chronicles mentioned. And this is what I was talking about. This is a pattern in 2 Kings, because the 12 tribes of Israel have now split into two separate kingdoms. So the document for Judah is Chronicles of Kings of Judah. But when we get to this part of the book, after the end of the Israelites being on Canaan, the promised land, now we just have First Chronicles and Second Chronicles. Okay, so, but that's not why I pulled up. Let's see, we have here Book of Chronicles of Kings of Israel. So this is a change in leadership. Shallum conspired against Jeroboam and struck him down and reigned in his place. So change in leadership. So now we see that Chronicles of Kings of Israel. I just want to point it out because I never even heard of these books before until I started reading. And I didn't know these documents were like this. And when you read what happened to both kingdoms and you read what happened after King Solomon, though these books are not included, it makes sense why they're here. And when we learn that both kingdoms were removed off the territory, it makes sense why there is sort of a disconnect when it comes to how this information was recorded and communicated, because neither of these kingdoms are here anymore. Neither of the people that were once there are there. So someone's having to try to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and we don't know how long this was after both kingdoms were removed, or if this was recorded as the kingdoms were falling apart. Okay, and then of course I admittedly am not a scholar of this information, so I am using the brain power that I have that has not been recognized by any institution. So, that you have to also take that into account. I could simply just not be equipped for that. But at least I'm able to acknowledge my limitations. A lot of people who are able to get their skills acknowledged by a higher institution will never admit that they ever have any limitations. So at least I am as humble as I can be, but I don't let anyone else define what humble means for me or what I'm supposed to do to be humble in their eyes. Okay, let's get back to the Word of God. Let's get back to the Word of God. America, North Carolina, this is going to be a nation for Jesus Christ. We tolerate religious freedom. But an openly Christian woman like me, who is unmarried, who don't have any children, I could not go into a Muslim territory and rule nothing. And I don't understand why we have to do that here when our country was built on these principles of this Bible. I don't know why we're allowing that. We shouldn't be allowing it. Hilkiah. So he's the high priest in Judah. So 2 Kings 23 or 25, because sometimes my threes look like a 5. So 2 Kings 23. Let me look at 22. Hilkiah is the high priest here. Okay. And Hilkiah found the book of the law in the house of the Lord. So the reason why I'm even looking at 2 Kings Hilkiah is because I'm trying to figure out, are these people the ones that were mentioned in the book of Kings? Because we do see Azariah, we did see Shallum, we did see Hilkiah, but these people sort of don't match what's the details in this genealogy. And the reason why I even started looking at that is because I remember specifically in verse 15, Jehozadak. I don't remember anyone named Jehozadak, period, in the Bible. And it says he went into exile when Judah was removed by Nebuchadnezzar. But that's not what happened. This is 2 Kings 24. Jehoiakim had a son, Jehoiachin. Okay, see, we see that pattern again, book of the Chronicles. So the rest of the deeds, are they not written multiple times? These Chronicles of the Kings of Judah, Chronicles of the Kings of Israel, referenced multiple times, but doesn't appear in among the 66 books. Okay, anyway, what we see here, Jehoiachin now begins reigning Judah. Okay, he did what was evil, and the king of Nebuchadnezzar took Jehoiachin. So we took him prisoner and carried off all the treasures, and this is when he carried away all of Jerusalem and all the officials, carried them into captivity. So what are we talking about Jehozadak? So verses 1 through 15 is Levi's 3 sons, and then Kohath's lineage. So Levi's lineage. So after verse 15, we start over again at 16, the sons of Levi again. Okay, now we're going to go in verse 17 to Jersham's lineage. Verse 18, Kohath's lineage. Verse 19, Merari's lineage. And then verse 20, we're going to go to Gershom. Again, his extended lineage. So it's this pattern again. Gershom, his son is Libni, his son is Jahath. Okay. Now I believe this is the same thing. This is how I'm interpreting it. Joab is Zima's son. Ido is that son like that. Okay. Then verses 22 through 27, we're talking about Kohath again. So Kohath, Amminadab is Kohath's son. Korah is Amminadab's son. So on and so forth till verse 27. Again, this doesn't match Kohath's lineage in verse 2 or verse 18. Sons of Kohath. Okay, and then we look here, sons of Kohath in verse 22. Again, this book is coming after the end of the Israelites living on the promised land. After they were both divided, the descendants of Jacob, they ended up on the promised land, but then after Solomon's disobedience, they were fractured into two separate kingdoms, which were both conquered and removed. So after that's over, now we have the Chronicles. So when we see this information like this, we just have to remember this could be after those two were ending, or I've already said it all over again, but it's just, to me, this is a big revelation because I never knew that this is what happened to the Israelites. So verse 28, the sons of Samuel and his sons, unsure why Samuel is here. We don't know who Samuel is even related to. Okay, and now we're going back to one of Kohath's lineage, Merari. So verse 29 through 32, we learn that the people that are mentioned in these verses, 29 through 32, ministered with David or worked in the royal kingdom. They served in the church that Solomon built. And this next part is going to go pretty quickly because it's just sort of a list. Verse 33 through 47 lists that they waited with their children. All these people, I don't quite know what that means. Verse 48, their relatives were appointed to serve in the tabernacle. And so the Levites, this was mentioned in the book of Numbers. Oh dear, what? Because I should have it up here. But I remember. Okay. Okay, Numbers chapter 4. Take a census of the sons of Kohath, the sons of Levi. Okay, they're going to do the work in the tabernacle. So this is in Numbers chapter 4. I'm already feeling like I'm not as organized as I would like to be to fully understand this. So I just don't want to keep deviating, especially because I've already spent so much time on this. Okay, so I'm trying not to go over 30 minutes. So verse 48, their relatives were appointed to serve. And then verse 49 specifies Aaron and his sons had special leadership responsibility. And then verse 50 mentions Aaron's 3 sons. Okay, and then their lineage from 51 to 53. So then we get to 54 through 60. 54 and 55 are sons of Aaron, Kohathites, and the Kohathites' living space. So, and now we're talking about how land was distributed, because in the book of Joshua, again, I would have to read this again. I know in the book of Numbers, some of this land, how land was supposed to be donated, because again, in the book of Numbers, in Numbers 4, we learned that the Levites are a special class. They were supposed to take care of the portable tabernacle and complete the religious ceremonies, do all the work of the tabernacle, but they didn't get land because of they had this special duty. So what the other Israelites were supposed to do once they conquered and began living in the new territory, they're supposed to give some of their land to the Levites. So this was in Numbers and Joshua, but again, I did not do my full diligence to pull up those scriptures other than Numbers 4. But this is what we're referring to now, okay? These are the dwelling places, and then verse 56 is Caleb's territory. Verse 57 to 60 is talking about the territories of the Kohathites. Okay. Okay, so then we're talking about who donated land to who. So verse 61, this is who that the half tribe of Manasseh gave 10 cities to the Kohathites. Verse 62, the Gershonites gave 13 cities. Oh, the Gershonites received 13 cities. The Meraris received 12 cities from these tribes. And that's what they're saying here. The Gershonites received 13 cities from these other tribes of Israel that were not that special class. Same thing with 63, the Merarites, they received 12 cities from these 3 tribes. Verse 64 through 80 continues this pattern. So the people of Israel give the Levites the cities. And then they're saying this, out of these tribes. Again, I know I'm not the most, I am not the most astute, admittedly, but I just still want to go over it anyway, because I still think I have a pretty decent grasp. So verse 66 through 69, we begin talking about Ephraim. So these are 67, they were given these lands. Okay. And out of the half tribe of Manasseh, they gave this city to the Kohathites, or to the Levites. Then this tribe of the Levites were given these other territories. Verse 72, out of Issachar. Okay, the land that Issachar gave. Verse 70, and then 73 is also what Issachar gave. Verse 74, the tribe of Asher gave the Levites these lands. And it continues with 75. 76, Naphtali donated these lands. And then verse 77, Zebulun gave this land to the Merarites. The Merarites are a Levite tribe. And then we have 78 and 79, Reuben's donation to the Levites. And then verse 80, Gad, the land that he donated.